Alright, welcome. This is an introduction to Tarkov, especially for you, my old buddy. Okay, you can hear me, lovely. Right, so, this is the character screen. Oh, hang on. This is a load of stuff I got on a raid just before I came on here, so I'm just going to sell all this stuff. As need it. Tactical rigs. If you empty these, you can sell them to a different trader. Gives you dollars instead of rubles. As you see, rubles takes up quite a lot of space. Dollars very expensive and they don't take up much space. We'll just put some bullets in that. If you unload these, you can sell them to him as well. So you can go into modding and you can add silencers, different grips, different barrels, different stocks. You can change the size of the tube. And then to get it to sell, you have to just take the one out of the chamber. And the same with this. But you can unload this because it's got a magazine. So again, take it out of the chamber. They can now both be sold. We can sell him this as well if we unload the ammo, because he won't buy any ammunition. And the rest I'm going to take out on my next raid. So let's do some selling. The old peacekeeper. Click sell. And we'll sell that. $500, that's actually a lot. So sell her the key because you get the most money from her. We'll sell him the ammunition. And you can obviously buy from them as well. Different traders sell different things. Some things you need to trade for, so if you go back to buy, it'll tell you that you need 2 receivers for an MR133 shotgun, which is the basic shotgun, which I just sold one off. And you can buy these for money. You can get one if you trade 3 toolkits, and you can get one of these for 4 batteries and 6 rechargeable batteries, which I'm saving up for as I've got 3 and 6. We'll go through the inventory in a minute. AS-Val, excellent gun, daren't use it in case I lose it. 2 Geiger counters, 7 MREs, and a variety of AKs and Kedders and bits and bobs. Pistols, you get your ammunition. And different mods, so you can mod all your guns. Blah 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 blah. I'll just sell that AVS as well because I don't want it. And I'm going to try and convert some of these into dollars because $23,000 is worth about 2 million rubles, euros. There's only 1 or 2 things that sell for rubles and euros. I don't know what their actual worth is. One of these, that torch sells for 56 euros. I've never spent any euros, so worthless. So I've got all my money up here. I've got a wallet with 200 grand in. My dollars and my euros are separate. And then this is my space for putting things I get from raids, which I'm going to sell. And I've just streamlined. This is an 84 round silenced pistol, which is very rare. I've got one here, which is going to saving for my old buddy Jet. These cigarettes you save up for, you trade 4 of those for a 30 round mag for these Kedders. I've got one of these for my old buddy Jet as well, so I'm waiting to give him those with his mags. These are AK bullets, these are spare mags for these Kedders. M4 60 rounds mags, AK 64 round mags, and I've got 8 beautiful M4s, slightly different, and in modding you can mod lots of different things. So that's the receiver. You can change your mags, different length barrels, different risers, different grips. That's the standard thing. And then I've got a silencer, and you have to have this compensator to fit the silencer too. This one's pretty posh because I've got a 4x scope, and then on top of that I've got a rail with a little reflex sight as well, so you can have the two different sights. And I've changed the stock to an MOE stock, and on the back I've got a little rubber grip, which... Turn the music down. Okay, hang on. Let's just turn the music off. How's that? So if you look at inspecting it, it will show you that the recoil has been brought down dramatically. It's lost a little bit of muzzle velocity, but we've got more ergonomics, and it's got virtually fuck all recoil, and these weapons are fantastic, although I don't use them that much. I've got an AS Val, which is just an absolute beautiful weapon. Again, I don't use it because I don't want to lose it. I've got an SKS, an MP5, and these I'm saving up. You trade those for M4s, 4 of those will trade you for an M4. These I'm saving up because you can trade those for the Kedda, I think, the silenced Kedda, the silenced one. And this is generally my things for bartering section. I've got 2 backpacks, one full of grenades, one full of M4 ammo. I've got these 4 helmets. I've got one of these for Jet as well. This is the best armor in the game. You need 7 gold chains to get that, so I've got 3 here, so they're really hard to come by unless you nail someone that's wearing one. And these are all the keys I've got for different rooms on different maps, which, again, I've got a factory, a customs, a mark key, and a cabin key, and a ZB014 for my old mate Jet, waiting to be transferred. So I've basically sold everything that you can't buy, so it gives me more space. That's that. Now, what I think I'll do first, just stash that over there for a minute. I'll take out a nice M4, and let's take out an ASL as well. And we'll play offline mode, so it's just against the computer, you can't lose anything. So there's no other players, just show you what's what. So we'll go in the factory, which is stock, offline mode, enable PvE. We'll take out some scavs. It's going to lag a little bit because it's streaming, it doesn't tend to work too well. So I've got 4x scope and a little thing on top. So this is one of the spawn points. There's not going to be another players. There'll be players would spawn over there. Players would spawn into the tunnel down here. Spawn point here. So really you get on people right away, and you can spawn here and this other slope over here. Oh, fuck. This gun is meant to spawn here, and then there's other spawns down at Fort Loose. So I killed this motherfucker. I'm just gonna put it onto auto fire. So now you can loot his stuff if you want. You can search his rig. You can just... So if I want to lose this, I have to wait for it to finish. If I lose that, I can take his backpack, drag and drop, and see what's in it. So you can eat and drink, but the only real benefit is to raise your metabolism skills. So you've got skills, metabolism. Each time you eat and drink it goes up, and then it has benefits which are in there. I've maxed my strength out, which means I can run and jump a lot faster. And then your health goes up as you get shot. There's all different criteria. These aren't undone in the beta, so there's mental and whatever these ones are. All these different attributes, there's trading attributes, first aid, different shit that will be unlocked as the game goes on. And you can master your weapons as well, so the more kills you get, you move up the levels with the weapons as well. So I can have a look at my chamber, have a look in my mag, because there's no HUD, check the time left, and I am going to go and kill me a couple of scabs. I don't know if he died or not. No.
Ты где? Чё, обосрался?
Let's try the AS style. It's just a fantastic weapon. Absolutely fantastic. It's only got a 20 round clip as well. So when you just play on a ground, this stuff is fairly easy. This is the spawn point over here. This is HQ. There's a tunnel system underneath which you can access. So it's only really 3 main rooms. Extraction points, one in the far corner, over this far corner over here, and then 2 others, one at the other end, but you need the factory key to get out. They're quite rare to get hold of. And then there's another one at the other end, pretty much where I spawned in.
Ха-ха-ха! Готов нахуй!
So I killed him as well. Well, if I can do it, I'm running through anyway. So I'd have to now heal. So you look at your health screen, nothing's really too damaged, so I can just heal my head. And that does that while I carry on. So again, shotguns, 2 of those you can trade. Search his backpack for things, take a drink. He's got a key, what key that is. Weapon safe key, wow. Haven't seen one of those before. Because it's offline mode I don't get to keep what I find, so I've never seen one of those before. Bollocks. Alright. Downstairs there's 2 crates, so you can loot these crates. Generally, if you take backpacks and rigs in with you, you want to fill them up, so there's 60 rounds there, that's beautiful. So I can put 4 rounds in there, have another tray, there's another crate there. There's the toilets through here. Sometimes there's a key on here. And there's a bag. Look at that. Here, side someone showing.
От медведя еще никто целым не уходил!
Run, Taurus.
Сука!
No bullets. Huh? You up?
Куда он закинулся, а?
It's a fish place, isn't it?
Я вас уёбков даю! Давлю и доить буду!
Yeah, they do all different. I got distracted there. So I died. I didn't show you the extraction, but because it was offline mode, I haven't lost anything, and you haven't gained anything either, so everything I took out I've still got, everything I found I didn't get, so let's go. And so I'd have to take a spare mag for this AS Val, and then you'd keep that in your rig, and then take one of these as well for the M4 so you can reload them, and then you'd take some bullets as well. So to open up my M4 backpack, so I've now got 180 rounds for the M4 and 90 rounds for the AS Val. You'd never take out 2 guns unless you put this 4 armor on, which we'll give a roll now, shall we? Let's just put this here, and this, and we'll go Juggernaut, because you are virtually invincible with these bad boys. I'll put my contact on as well, why not? So I am now what's known in the trade as double tough. But I'm not going to risk it, so let's go and have a little look at Shoreline. 4 o'clock's going to be cloudy. Okay, okay. Again, we'll do offline mode, just to have a little look. So I'm now Juggernaut tank with a big gun. And if you've got 2 or 3 of you going out with this, oh mate, I just can't wait for it. So there's not going to be any players, we're just going to run down to the gas station, down to the extraction point. Right, it's quite sunny. It's beautiful as you can see. So this is a corner of the south end of town, southwest of town. The spawn point is here, all along this fence row. That's the fence that keeps you in. Spawn point's all the way down there to Swamp Town. And basically, there's an extraction in the far corner over there. If you followed the big pylons. See that pylon through there. If you look at that line from this position and you followed it to the left, that runs directly to an extraction point. These spawn points, players. And this is sort of a main little corner where you'd get people spawning in the road down near the ambulances. Have someone spawn there. And people can come across from here, they hide in the grass, little fuckers. And this is the main shoreline which runs down to the other extraction points. There's only 2 places to extract in this one. But it's a beautiful thing. So you can loot cars. If there's anything in the boot you can see the ambulances and what I'll have. Medical stuff in. A lot of the cars don't have any, and some specific cars do have weapons in, but I don't know which ones which. I know there's not any scouts around here, so scouts are the AI players. I'll show you the 3 maps I've been playing, and then I'll do a couple of runs against some players. So basically, these things really worth tagging because they're well expensive, so you can sell those. There's probably 25 grand just there. These you can exchange for weapons, as I said. I'm saving up the brown ones because you want 7 of those, 4 scout vests, 2 scout backpacks. So you just have a little zone for saving up your bar and stuff. At the end of here there'll be 2 scout spawns. Forget to put trigger down expecting it to fire and it doesn't.
Эй, земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так
Put it back
наблюдаем.
in just with such a satisfying sound. Usually 2 down here. But there's a weapon crate in here. Again, that's really expensive. It's not quite so expensive. And it usually, when it spawns these paper wrapped cartridges, they're usually the ones you can't buy in the shops or get sold out really quickly in the shops, so there's never a great deal of them. So usually I would start where I started and I'd leg it down here with my pistol, try and take out this scout, and then, oh look, I've got a shotgun and a hat and a vest and a bag. So then you've got room to put loot in as you loot down the shoreline. I'm not going to bother eating it because this guy had a few things on him. Food. These aren't worth a wank, but they are good for when you get shot. So, my health, I've been injured a little bit, but these won't help because I'm not bleeding, so you can't use them. So basically, you can just repair yourself. This is a grizzly, which is the best. And this is your gamma container, so anything in here can't lose. So if you, whatever you put in there, you get out at the end of the game, whether you die or not. So, on to the petrol station. Obviously, with it being offline, I'm just running around with a bandit. When you've got players on, you have to have eyes in your arse. So you have to keep checking every time, checking behind you, listening for shots. So you won't hear any gunfire because the AI only fire at human players. You can also spawn in as the AI players, so you can have player scouts, which adds an interesting dimension. Because the AI won't shoot at you as a player scout unless you shoot them. If you shoot one of them, then it's fair game. So my stamina meter in the bottom left's run down, and you can scroll your mouse wheel to adjust your walk. So if you want to be sneaky through the trees and not make any sound, you can do this and then just scroll it forward. And with your duck you can change your height again. Pretty cool. And there's going to be under barrel grenade launchers and all sorts of shit coming. I don't even think there's 20% of the game I'm viewing this week of it. I can't wait to see the rest of it. So the terrain is pretty nice and it's great for cover, and you can have a sneak through if you want to sneak through. If you want to just be sneaky, you can just press the walk button. You're ready for action. I know, there's not really a in this bit unless they wander forward from this. So I'm going to scope this out. This is usually 2 scouts down here. Here, another weapons box and a big weapons crate there which can spawn guns. Another big box in there. You have to go through the fire to get to it, which damages you slightly, but
Yes!
it's safe. And safes are where you find things like gold chains, rubles, dollars, euros, figurines. Figurine. 2 figurines, so I can take those. Here there's a big box which can spawn a weapon. Sometimes it's usually just full of ammunition I don't want. Some euros. So this is M4 ammo, so I can have a few more rounds if I need them, which I'm going to, but handy. And here another big box. So this will draw players in So you could just sit in the bushes and wait for people to come for it, and then take them out as they come down. Fire's particularly horrendous, but I'm now injured, so I can just use. There should be slabs around here, but they don't appear to have spawned. You can also set things to a hotkey. So if I wanted to, what have I got? I've not got anything I can use. Say I had grenades, or I had some healing that fitted in one of these. That won't fit because it's a 4-space box. You could drag that onto one of your hotkeys, so then while you're running along, just press 4 and it uses your medic, or it'll get your grenade out or whatever. So the map extends all the way over that arc, right up into the top corner where the other exit is, which is quite a way. People anywhere. We're going to head down to the exit. We'll have a look at customs. And I'll do some player on player.
Ну и чё ты сюда приехал?
This is another key building, as it has these filing cabinets, which are great for finding air filters and gold chains, and basically lots of good stuff. There's 8 drawers you can search, but you can be heard searching them for quite a distance. There's loads of shit in those. Anyway, there are safes. There's a safe on either side. Again, it's a safe, so it's stuff you want to have. Figurines again, worth about 3 grand. I got 800 euros. $27 is worth about 3,000. 48 euros is probably 5,000 rubles, about 1,000 to 1. And then these computers, you can search for graphics cards, RAM sticks, hard drives, PSUs, CPU coolers, etc. There's a safe and a computer in the other office on the other side as well. So if you leg it down there, you can fill your camera box up and then leg it out before anyone else gets down there. You're lucky. Go down to the boatyard. So this is one of 2 extraction points. To get to it you have to go across the open, where could be anyone just waiting up there. They think, I'm not here for loot, I'm just here to fuck people up. Oh shit.
-1!
There's a bloke right there. And they just lay there with their sniper rifles, and so again, I mean if you haven't got room to get this in, if you've got a big backpack, you could fit it in the backpack. Or you can inspect it, and you can take that mount, which has got the laser on it as well, and there's probably most of the value of that weapon in that little bit there, which I've just taken. He's got some body armor which you can take, and then you can get that repaired, and you can search his pockets and search his rig, whatever. If you hadn't brought all this stuff in, then you've got more room. So he's got a grenade, so I can drag that to my hotkey, and if I want to get my grenade out, I press 4, this out, or if I want to just lob it, just press G.
От медведя еще никто целым не уходил!
Great. So let's just extract. It's beautiful, and the weather, the hazy overcast conditions. I don't know, I just think it adds to it. It's just like a really good day B. So it takes 10 seconds to extract, so you're not safe until you're out. So I would have got 12,000 XP for that, which is quite good. It tells you your stats, everything you did. 7 hits, and I killed 3 scavs. Blah 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 blah. So let's go and do a customs, because there's only shoreline, factory, customs and woods available. I'm not a big fan on woods because I don't know it at the moment. I've been concentrating on these 3. So customs is where you'd find the factory key. I very nearly went in without going offline, which would have meant I'm standing there with my dick in my hand with about fucking 500 grams worth of stuff, which I could easily lose. Struggling a little bit because it's streaming. Okay, so this is customs, so it's like the customs place on Tarkov, and then it goes into like an industrial place, and this is a spawn. There's another spawn just down there, so again, you want to come out here and check because there'll be someone down there. And then all 7 spawn points for this map for players are centered around this big red building, which is your landmark, so you know where you are and where you're going, because there's no map, there's no compass, there's no bearings other than landmarks which you have to get to use. So the train track is one landmark. It's fucking great big red building. It's got one big door on the side and one big door on the end. This end on the other side are blank, so you know which side of the building you are just from where the door is. So scattered around the place you can see all the buildings. This has got a duffel bag, so you can search that. Usually medical, food, that sort of thing are in the bags. You've got some milk, so you can drink that. If you take this, so that's a personal med kit. I can put that on 4, and if I press forward it just uses it. And then you've got jackets. Jackets are good for finding good stuff as well. There's $1,000 there. Some food. These cigarettes can be traded for things. So you're looking for bartering goods basically. You get your weapons as players and scavs. The loot boxes. The green boxes are for weapon attachments. And everything else is for your bartering goods and stuff to sell. So in here, if you had the customs key, which I've got one waiting for you, I've got one for Jet. Go up here, and you can't get in here, so it's just breathing. You can't kick the door in, so you could unlock that inside. There's a room with a duffel bag, and there's a safe, and a couple of 3 computers. So it's just a big store in there. You've got a backpack, very early stuff. Again, this is real dangerous. There'll be people all around here, and you hear shots. Some people will just leg it straight away to the dorms to try and get the factory key, because it only spawns in a couple of places on this map, because the factory key is really important. So you wouldn't be running across the middle here like this, you'd be moving around the cover and keeping your eyes in your arse, which we'll see in a minute. So there's another set of filing cabinets here, so you can loot all 4 drawers. The door's open if you don't want to be stuck in the animation of opening it. there's spawns down there and round the back of those garages. And then over here, there's a set sort of route you have to go to get to the exit. It's sort of barriered off across there, if you like. So you have to go around, and then there's different routes to get into the industrial bit. So this is the route most people take. They're going for the factory key, which is down across this little bridge. You can go across the road bridge. Scouts do spawn. You're standing on it, so you come across the bottom here. This is what people do. They come in with the hatches. They don't bring anything. They just want to get to the doors as fast as they can, see if the factory key is there, get it in their safety box. And then it doesn't matter if they die, they've got the key, it's great. So it's not bad to just have a little wait over here. A little view on that bridge, sort of in cover, somewhere like this. And then as soon as they start coming across those bridges, wham, 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 dead. They're swearing, you're rubbing your hands. Scarf can spawn here. Generally hear them shout in Russian or shoot at you, and there can be a sniper up on the roof over there. So we're going out the dorms. Again, beautiful terrain. And if you are getting chased or getting shot at, you can just lose yourself in the trees and the bushes. It's almost impossible to get someone running away because you can see it. So these are the dorm buildings. This is where most people head for when they're trying to get that factory key. And there will be scavs.
Пиздец тому!
He died. So you can see just finding his bed is a nightmare, so if you just wait here and listen to the footsteps. So he only had a pistol. Sometimes they spawn with the Kiva helmets, and these are the dormitory buildings. So this is where factory key would spawn. So if it spawns, it's on this table here, right there. So it's obviously not there, but you have got 4 cabinets. And then those keys I showed you in my inventory, they will do 4 numbers. So the important ones are 218, 105. There's obviously little green boxes as well. So I'd want one of those because I'd be saving those up. This is ammunition that will go in there. Upstairs there's a weird room. If I can find the stairs. This is what we need the marked key for this bloody weird witch doctor room. We can't kick the door in, so that's what you need the marked key for in there. There's quite often a weapon spawn. Some doors you can in, other doors you can't. I just love kicking the door in when someone's in there. So, let me get out of here. Scav somewhere. Over here, this might be what the weapon safe room is, because there's... Search that. You can search it through the window. Oh wow, did not know that. There's just some ammunition, but there's also a big weapons box there, which will most likely have a weapon in it, and there's another grenade box on the floor, and you can see a stock just on there. See, I can't, no space for the OP SKS stock. you could pick up through the wall. I didn't know you could do that. Upstairs here is one of my favourite little haunts. Down the end here. Open this one. Don't need a key. And you've got 8 drawers. Again, the drawers are great for stuff. But we've looted, we've got things we want, now we've got to get out. And there are 3 exits, and they're all in this industrial bit over here. But you have to go past certain bottlenecks to be able to get to it. You still watching this? Over the railway line, so it's all sort of fenced that you can't get round unless you come through certain choke points. So this is the petrol station, which you have to go around the back of. But it's all open world up till this point. To get further in this direction I'm facing, you have to go around the back of this. Quite often the scab, I don't know where the scabs are spawning, maybe. Usually one there, there is one there. Shoot down. Just love this gun. Let's get the valve out. So, if you have a factory key, you can go through the little checkpoint building over there, so you don't have to come this far. It's like a shortcut, that's why people want that factory key. But there's a building there that the factory key will open. You can go straight through, and then there is a extraction point there, extraction point there, and extraction point on the far corner. We're coming down to the checkpoint, which again, if you've got the checkpoint key, that's good. I don't want to get scabbed out.
Да, да, конечно, конечно!
Right, he will drop a good gun, but you want him to get nearer those stairs so you can grab it off the stairs, because you won't be able to get it from there, but you just spotted him. And there's quite often a sniper up on this little building here as well. There's a way you can zoom in further with some of these scopes, I'm not sure how. So I need to reload that, and it's okay because I've got my gun in my tactical rig. You can't reload it from your box or your bag. So now it's gone there, I need to put some more bullets in it, so just drag and drop. I don't think you can shoot him through this fence.
Захуярил его!
You can suck a dick, bitch. And then this is the checkpoint, which you need a checkpoint key for, and there's a grenade box, 2 ammo boxes, and a weapon stand, which you can sort of see in the far corner. That far corner there's a rifle stand. That's the green box. So had I been in full loot mode, my bag would be full by now, and I'd be desperately wanting to get it out. So I found another grenade, so I set that to fire. In the back here, on the jacket. So these are keys for that. Would be dorm 110 in those dorms we were in. This, again, I can set that. So now if I'm injured, I can press 4, and I can press 6, and it uses them both to carry on doing what you want to do while you're healing yourself. So I can't get that weapon. If I'd have shot him closer to these stairs and he rolled down, you can pick it up through there. He's quite often got an SKS.
Служивый! Путевка закончилась!
So These are the auto shotguns you want to trade for M4s. He's got a lovely rig, he's got a nice backpack, so I can swap that for my duffel bag. Or you can rush and dole things, so I could fill this backpack up, and if that's empty, I could put all this shit in there. Not that I want to, because I want to keep the mag out. And you put that in there, you've still got space for 4 more things, and then take them both. Or you can put that in there, stick all this in other places you could hold it, and then take the black rock in your backpack, however you want to do it. Here's some.
Мы Тарков от вас вычистим, мрази!
There's a variety of these warehouses have things in. One of them is good for the wallet and document pouch. That's a med kit. Some painkillers. Loads of mags, so these are worth taking as well. Pistol grip in there. So if you've got like painkillers or morphine, if you get fucked up so that one of your legs is broken or whatever, it will mean you can't run. If both your legs are broken, you can only hobble. So if you take painkillers or morphine, then that means even though your legs are broken, you can still run, kind of thing. So they're bloody handy. There's more painkillers there, so you take those. Then you can put that on a hotkey. If you've got it in your pocket or your tactical rig. And then 6, we just take painkillers. Quite a long way round, and you have a chance of being shot by players and scavs, and also all of those scavs have encountered. Any one of those could have been a player, because you can spawn in as them. You can sort of tell by the way they walk or the way they behave if it's a player or a computer or not. So there's an exit down here, there's another one down just over past that carriage over there, so we're going to exit this and we're going to do some PvP. Again, there could be some motherfucker hiding in here waiting. Love this gun. Love it. There's fuck all recoil. Brilliant. Again, 11,000 for that. I didn't even kill any players, so you can soon move up through the ranks. So let's take all my expensive stuff I'm saving for group raids off. I don't want to be losing those. All these little shields means they're insured, so you can insure your stuff so that if you die, so long as a player doesn't pick up your gear, within 12 to 24 hours you get it all back. So if you lose your gun to a scav and you're in the grass and no one sees it, then you get it back. Or if all the players are dead, there's only scavs left, then you get it back. But if a player nabs it, then you're fucked, so it's kind of like a bit of a chance of getting your stuff back kind of thing. So I've got an 84 round pistol, which I will just add some bullets to. It does this when I'm streaming. It blips out when I've got the stream running. Is it going to reload? It's in. So I'm going to take 50 spare rounds. I won't need them. I'll take on my grizzly. I've got space for 4 things, so if I find gold chains or filters, which are really rare, then I guarantee get to take them out. And I'm going to take a bag and a rig just because they were free from the last raid I went on. Usually I'd go in with just the gun, a medic and some ammo, and then try and kill a scav or a player and then pick up their stuff and then try and fill that up kind of thing. So I'm not really going looting as such, although I do have, see I've got an insurance return. So these things I insured before I got killed and I've got them back, so happy days. So this armour is fucked, 0 out of 27.9, so I can repair it. If I get Skier to do it, you get a better job. So its maximum is 27.9, it'll now be 27.7. As you're repairing it, it loses a little bit each time, but this one's up at 29.4, so I can just sell these. I'm not that bothered about it. And I will just check the state of this gun. 93, so we'll repair that as well. Okay, so I'm not taking anything I don't mind losing. I'm gonna do the little glitch that everybody other fuckers doing. So I can, well, I'll just do a scav run. So this will be me spawning in as an AI. So the other AI won't shoot me unless it's a player AI, but you can't tell. It's all really weird. And we'll go in the factory. So I'm safe from the AIs. Unless there's another player who thinks, I like the look of that shotgun, I'm going to take this gun out and leg it right quick. But there will be players in this. Because you're a scav, you spawn in late in the game, so it could be, there's already bodies here, that's a player because he's got the camo arms. So you basically try and count the corpses, and you'll know how many players you're dealing with. There can only be a maximum of 6 human players in the factory. When you spawn in like this, you usually end up with one fully geared guy that's still loitering around, just taking out scavs. All the other sort of Russian Thai guys dead. So there'll be one fucking decent player down there. You see him with his fucking, he's got a vest and a helmet and everything. Scav. The way it's moving, that doesn't tell me that's AI. Yeah. He's coming for me. Ah, bastard! Oh, he had an auto shotgun. Really, I think he should have been dead. But oh, I killed him. That was a trade. But I didn't lose anything because that was a scav, so you spawn in with whatever the scav's got. So I've still got all my stuff. So I'm going to go in as a player now, so we'll start. You always start at the start of a raid. When you spawn as a player on factory. These are all people in the lobby are waiting to play in factory, so you could get anyone. Firstly, I'm going to glitch my gun so I don't lose it. I think I look fucking cool in that hat and them shades. Right, we're off. Right, I'm at flashing red light. This is a dangerous place to be. So I can hear footsteps. They're above me. Shooting already. It's fucking tense. So this is upstairs, downstairs, which is the main route to the offices where everyone sort of heads to. So they could be over there where I spawned, they could be over there where I didn't spawn before, but I can spawn. They're there and there, but I heard one guy run up here. He's now up there. He's in this, he's looting the safe. I'm gonna kick the fucking door. desync there. He had a fucking hatchet, and I just got chopped up. And I did actually squeal. Fuck. Oh dear. Okay, so I cheated, so I've still got my gun. Every other fucker's doing it. It's a nightmare. I'm not going to attempt to unload it because it was a bit glitchy last time. So we'll do another factory. Let's see if we can drop someone good. That was a dodgy place to spawn. So he spawned where I spawned when I showed you the map originally. So he's come straight down because he knows there's a spawn there. I was knobbing about with my gun, so he was on me. I only hit him once. And I'm dead again. Need to get going. So here you can insure your stuff, so if you've got stuff, you don't insure your gamma container because you don't need to, but you can pick who insures it, and it'll tell you all the stuff you've got insured. So I've got fucking loads of stuff insured. So when you do go in with your gear, you have got a chance of getting it back if you get scabbed, or the player doesn't want your stuff. I get a lot of lag when I'm streaming, so it may not pan out in my favour in terms of combat. So this is double barrels, right? That way takes you to silos. Here's someone above me. This way takes you to other spawns. There's a guy behind me. Can make out. Lagging really bad. And he had a lot of gear. Fuck. It doesn't like me streaming and playing. It lags it really badly. Maybe I should have a 7700K, huh? Let's go to a different... Let's try and reload this. I'll have to do modding. Yeah. So we'll do a different map. Let's go to customs. So it tells you there that it's a 60-minute game. The AI are set on breeze, so they'll be easy, otherwise they're absolute aimbots. And there's a minimum of 1, maximum of 7 players. And I'm just going in with a pistol, trying to grab me some gear. But as you've seen, it's a bit laggy, the stream running. So that motherfucker with the shotgun, he spawned just up to my right. The other guy spawned in the tunnel, so Mr. spawned up to the right, came straight down to the other spawns, because he's only there to kill other players. Which, if I went in geared, is exactly what I'd do. I'd tour the spawns before I went looking for scouts and loot. So we are on customs. So there's my big red building, which is my landmark. So we spawned over there last time I was in here. There could be someone up there. And there can be someone down there. And this is a map that people generally come in geared on, unless they're sprinting to the factory key. You can spawn in a bit later in this raid, so if you don't get the spawning in and the countdown, you know that you've missed the start, so someone could already be legging it down. This guy here is an occasional weapon spawn. There's a guy, he hasn't seen me. So I'm going to see if I can get a position. Oh, he has seen me. There's another guy, he's geared. Fuck, right. There's two guys in there. I'm going to be stealthy. I can feel it's lagging. Silenced AK, and I'm lagging like a bitch. Try again. Oh, you can see it's lagging badly because it won't do basic things. So you can play at 6 in the morning or 6 at night, so when it's like 10 in the morning or 10 at night, it's daytime or nighttime. Ah, you've left. Okay. Alright, you're back. Yeah, this pistol is difficult to get hold of. So I've got one, and I've got one there for my old body jet. And these mags you get through the trading these types of cigarettes. You need 4 of those, one of those. So I've got him some mags and one of these kedders as well, which goes in there, and some keys. Alright, yeah, no worries. No, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'll stop it now, it's fine.